Whatty Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's hashtag anime nerdigan review is going to be for My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 5, aka Episode 18, titled Cavalry Battle Finale. And before I get to the review, there's a couple things. One, next week's review is going to be recorded / uploaded a little bit later than usual, just like today's, because I will be doing stuff for my uncle's wedding in New Jersey. So yeah, just wanted to give you the heads up on that. Also, let me just briefly go over how I do my anime reviews, because they're a little bit different than the average anime tuber. So basically, while I'm watching the anime episode, I have the corresponding manga chapter in front of me, and because this is supposed to be a manga adaptation, and My Hero Academia, it pretty much is. It really is. And I have a high standard for My Hero Academia, so I might be just a wee bit nitpicky on you, My Hero Academia. I would basically call it out, with the exception, just about everything. With the exception of word changes, unless the context of the dialogue in the anime is basically what the context of the dialogue in the manga intended. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to the actual review. So after the recap and everything, we start off in chapter 29. And something that they did with the Bakugo scene that's at the beginning of the chapter, it's moved to later, which, the Bakugo and Monoma scene is moved to later, to where after, where was it? After Izuku says, we can, even though this part was skipped, I gotta mention this, we can fake them out was cut. It was skipped. It was, we'll be fine and the 10 million points will stay with us. That part was moved there. We'll get to that in a second, but I want to talk about the rest of this. I gotta say, My Hero Academia, you are amazing. It really feels like this manga, and I think I said it last week too, this manga is coming to life. Everything is there. It is really nice, and the indiscriminate volts was really cool to see. Even like, what was it? When even the shadow talking was fucking cool. I love it. And it's matching, like, for the most part, panel for panel. And it is beautiful. And I fucking love it. Now, here's where we get to the problem with this episode, going back to the Monoma Bakugo stuff. I was totally fine with how, they moved it. But they kind of did the dialogue kind of wrong here. They made it Monoma's dialogue. They were saying the last part of it was a question, and it was supposed to be a statement. This is what it was supposed to be. You're right, that's not very hero-like. Plus, you hear a lot about begrudged heroes getting payback from villains. It wasn't a question. This was supposed to be a statement, as I stated in the manga. And I really missed the wording here. I like the wording in the manga more when Bakugo says, "Keep moving, Kirishima. I'm as cool as ice." And Kirishima's supposed to say, "Come on, man." He isn't supposed to say, "Come on, you could count on me." I was like thinking, like, what the fuck, Bakugo? What the fuck, anime? But the rest of this has been just like, it's been really, really, really nice. It feels like the anime is coming to life. The other thing that really bothered me with the I'm going back to the Monomo stuff here. He was saying like this bullshit in the dialogue about after we get the stuff about his quirk, which I thought was really cool. I'm glad they had that, but this was supposed to be the line after you bastard, even though it was damn it. It was supposed to be, but I'm better at it. But that part is there. Yeah, everything it just really looks nice. I fucking love it. I love Bakugo. Bakugo is my baby. I fucking love it. I love that everything is here for the most part. And something that I really love is all the inner monologue is here. All the extra, the little comments that are in the I'm not done yet, is there. I really freaking am loving this. This really makes me happy. It really, as I said, it really feels like this manga is coming to life. And I can't wait to get to later chapters. Oh my fucking god, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so Ina's attack wasn't supposed to be torque over. It was supposed to be over torque. I have to call it out because I'm you have said the rest of the attacks right. So what the fuck? My Hero Academia, what the fuck? But oh my god, it looks so freaking beautiful. Okay, first of all, this part was skipped, or it was cut. It was supposed to be, what? What happened? That was too fast for the naked eye. And then the next part, and I gotta say, the commentary for the most part has been good, but this part kind of made me mad because it's supposed to be a question. You made it a statement. This is what it was supposed to be. Why didn't Ida show us that super speed in the qualifiers? Just saying. I'm calling it like I see him. Oh, and Todoriki was supposed to say, Ida, what was that just now? Not just what was that? Like, come on. Before we go into the next chapter that's being adapted, which is chapter 30, holy fucking shit, the transition to chapter 30 is beautiful. And also, holy fucking shit, the rest of this chapter was adapted perfectly. Everything was there. Everything. The inner monologues, everything. And it was perfect frame for frame. And I loved it so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is what an anime to manga, not anime to manga, manga to anime adaptation is supposed to be. Why can't we get this more often in other animes? I'm especially looking at you, Berserk, because something that I said in my review for Berserk yesterday is that Berserk is very inconsistent with matching frame for frame. Or it was for like the first few minutes, and then it was like for the most part perfect. My Hero Academia doesn't do that for the most part. For the most part, it matches it frame for frame, and it is so fucking refreshing because I feel like I'm watching an actual manga to anime adaptation. It's so great. This part was skipped. Wish the crowd would shut up, but what I mean by the transition is sometimes what a lot of manga to anime adaptations don't do is they don't do like the commercial break or whatever, like right at the end of the chapter. This is My Hero Academia does this so freaking well and does this right. Like the transitions and everything. I fucking love it. Like, this is when I kind of am getting a little bit on the, I know I said I wouldn't go on word changes, but like this is where I kind of have to. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing to Kirishima's dialogue. They are just really just fucking it up. Like, My Hero Academia, stop making Kirishima seem so fucking serious. Like, there's a time and a place, but this is not it. But what he's supposed to say here is, get back here, Bakugo, instead of saying, don't go off on your own. But, like, why did you have to make it so complicated? And, like, Kirishima's dialogue is very, very simple. And you're making it so complicated. It's like, stop! Like, I love that we have the sound effects here, the knock, knock, knock sound effects. Oh my god, it just had me laughing out loud when Bakugo was hitting freaking Kirishima in the head. But, again, like, Bakugo's dialogue is a lot simpler than you're making it in anime. But the Bakugo shit is so fucking awesome when he broke out the wall. That was so goddamn awesome. But this is what he was in indisputable pace in the anime. I wish you would have said what he said in the manga, which was, I'm not settling for some half-ass first place. Where was that? It's not fair. Okay, I'm going to be nitpicky because there's not a lot to criticize because this is so goddamn perfect. But, for Sero, he was supposed to say soy sauce face, tape now instead of, what was it in the anime? It was flat face. I was like, what? Come on, man. Stop ruining Bakugo's dialogue. But also, Sero was supposed to say not geez. He was supposed to say this guy. Like, come on, man. You're better than this, My Hero Academia. You could do so much better than this. But, oh my god, My Hero Academia has raised the, like, you want to know why I'm being critical of anime right now? In my anime reviews, you could thank My Hero Academia for that. Also, this part was skipped, which was, time remaining, 20 seconds. That part was skipped. But everything else is here, and it's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, I love when I could just sit back and enjoy an episode of anime. Like, it's been a long time since I could do that. Like, only with My Hero Academia I could really do that. It's sad that not very many anime could get me to actually enjoy it. My Hero Academia, I love you. You were doing so well, My Hero Academia, but you skipped this part of the inner monologue, which was, that's why for the past 2 weeks I've been trying to recapture that sensation from back then. And it wasn't 11 seconds, it was supposed to be 17 seconds remaining. It's the wrong one, I think, was skipped as well, but panel for panel is matching frame for frame. Oh, frame for frame is matching panel for panel, and it's perfect. I like that instead of the countdown, we got the dialogue, but the facial expressions and like the frames were fucking perfect. So I'm fine with them not doing the countdown and just doing this extra dialogue. I really appreciated it. It was so fucking perfect. This is when it's okay to skip some stuff like this because they're adding something to it, which I thought was good of My Hero Academia. Good stuff. They screwed up the wording here, I have to say. Todoroki says won't, but use the attack. This is what he said. I can never use it to attack. I was determined about that. But like the rest of it is here. It's just worded differently, but I did not like that it was won't. It should be can never or fuck. It just drove me nuts. And this part was done wrong. This was supposed to be a question, not a statement, which was, see you then. Hey, Eraserhead, want to grab some food? Not statement, which was in the anime. That was messed up. And it's not let's have some tea. It's want to grab some tea. I'm gonna be anal on it because it wasn't supposed to be a statement. It's supposed to be a question. But otherwise, this episode was, for the most part, perfect. Every week I look forward to watching My Hero Academia because it feels like, as I said multiple times in this video, that the manga is coming to life and it feels good. So if you're only an anime only, you're not missing a lot of content and you're going to be able to understand the story versus some other manga to anime adaptations, cough cough, Renai Boken. Yeah, Renai Boken is not the best manga to anime adaptation right now. It really isn't. It could be so much better. But My Hero Academia does everything for the most part right. It uses filler right. It switches scenes pretty well, and the flow of it is really nice. And it's only adapting 2 chapters, which is what I want for most of these manga to anime adaptations, if they're going to do multiple chapters. If they can, just to do 2. In the case of Berserk, I understand why they're doing like 3. In some cases, I kind of understand. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about this episode in the comment section below. Are you guys really happy with this adaptation like I am? Did you have problems with some of the word changes like I did? Other word changes that I didn't mention? Please let me know in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel and friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!